Gentle John.
It's Gentle John, guys, and friends.
Well, hello there. I've gotten quite a few requests on where I got my mask. And I'm here to tell you that I did not get my mask anywhere. I created it from blood and sweat and the tears of the innocent. I called this mask forth from my soul, and I will teach you how to call forth your mask from your soul in this video. To call forth the mask from your soul, you will need a few ingredients. You will need liquid latex, a container to hold it in. I'm just using a destroyed water bottle, ripped apart. You'll need a brush to rub it on in. I'm going to be using paper towels. I find them to be quite sturdy and do the task quite well for me. And you need a mold of some sort. I am using this white mask found at an average party store. Probably even find one at the dollar store. And what we will do is we will begin to take the liquid latex and rub it on the mold, getting it prepared for the paper towels. As you can see, I just brush it on, and I rip up some paper towels into some different lengths, making sure I can feather them down with the latex. I'm going to want to overlap them. So you want to keep that in mind. You see how it's overlapped there? That's going to give it strength. That's going to give it endurance. My mask, as I created it, as you see there, the wrinkles, they become the texture of my skin. The paper towel isn't very smooth. I tried using toilet paper, but I have a heavy hand and would break the toilet paper into clumps. I could not contain my own power. So I switched to the more durable paper towels to call forth my mask. And as you can see, the wrinkles in my skin fit perfectly with that of the soul. That's right. It's beautiful. So I'm going to continue and cover this entire mold in liquid latex and paper towels, taking care to overlap them, making sure to cover every inch. It's going to be a grand mask. When I began, I had no idea how the mask would look. I was letting my soul speak to me. I was letting it appear from within. I am no master mask creator, but I am a master of my own soul. And you can see the beauty that is me now. Now it's covered, and look at that. That is the first layer, and I must take it and let it dry. I will use the fire pits, of course. How else would I cure my mask? In the fire pits. And I want to make sure it's completely cured. And then I'm going to begin to reinforce it with another 2 layers. can see, it is beautiful already. I love it. I'm loving it. Now, 2 more layers. Now, I did add eyebrows during my third layer there. You see those eyebrows? I didn't video that, but there they are, added. I get caught by inspiration and I cannot always remember to video. My soul grabs me. I was probably in the middle of torturing some innocents. And now we're going to paint the mask. And I decided to go with red, the color of passion, the color of fire, the color of the devil. Yes, yes, and there it goes, calling forth from my soul. Now, it is beautiful and glistening. Look at the skin. You can see the divots, the burns, the flesh. I'm going to let it dry underneath the heat of the sun. But first, I'm going to hit it with a liquid latex, black liquid latex paint mixed with water, a 50-50 solution in a squirt bottle. I'm just going to pop it on my mask after the red paint has dried. I'm going to leave it up and I'm going to let it run down, you see. And what it's going to do is it's going to gather inside the little wrinkles and really begin to show some depth, some detail, some of the painstaking horror that we all go through. The scars of the soul coming through in my mask. It is perfect. The scars of the soul coming through in my mask. It is perfect. The scars of the soul coming through in my mask. It is perfect. I didn't film this next section. We are lucky I took pictures. I needed something ferocious. My soul wanted to scream and lash out. It wanted to, and so I needed horns. And what could help me better than a tampon? That's right. I took a tampon, used a pair of scissors, and shaped it into the shape of a horn. I used a string and wrapped around it to hold it nice and tight, and a hot glue gun to seal it all in together. And then I was going to paint them. As you can see, the tampons work perfectly as horns and are quite ferocious. It worked out quite beautifully. And now I have my blood sacrifice for my mask. I knew I needed to focus on showing the darkness of my soul in the detail on my face. And so I used black latex paint to darken in my eyes, my brow, my nose, and my mouth. That's right. And then I covered it in a thin layer of liquid latex, letting it dry, letting it seal in. The horror. It's looking beautiful, a beautiful inner demon, one that I have called forth. And I love it. I used a magic marker, drawing the cracks in my eyes and in my lips, wanting to show the true scars and heavy burden of my soul. I glued on my horns and put a thin layer of liquid latex over everything and let it dry. And that is how I created my mask. I cut out the eye holes, and here we go. Called forth from the depths of my soul. I look forward to seeing what you call forth. And if you use these methods, make sure you've put a link or say something in the comments so I can see what you've created. Like and subscribe for more, and I will show you the way. Thanks for watching. Come back again and like and subscribe. Like and subscribe for more. Come back again. Keep this channel